Garden tour time. Mint's getting bigger. Got flowers on these now. Those still aren't growing very well, but they are growing. The mint's up there I've harvested once, and same with the rosemary. It's looking good though. Still getting red strawberries. We'll come back to those middle beds. Been getting at least 2 peas off of the pea plants every day. I've harvested a few of the beets. I've eaten quite a few of the greens. In fact, I'll probably do that again tonight. I got some Malabar spinach coming up. I'm not a real fan of what I've tasted so far of the Malabar spinach. It's kind of, I don't know, mucusy filling taste. It's not bad taste, it's just that texture. Beans are all starting to climb. And there's another red strawberry. My scarlets right here are doing pretty good. One of them's almost up to the top of its trellis. And I can't remember what type these are, but they're starting to get up there too. Most of them are tall enough that I can start twisting them around the post so that they'll start climbing on their own. Like that. I just come and get them started once they get tall enough. That's what I've been doing on all of these that are finally growing. That one's at the top. And look, these got little purple flowers. Am I getting it? Yeah, there we go. Bell peppers. Ground cherries. There's quite a few of them on there. Look at those beautiful flowers. My Tigger and my Kajari are both climbing the trellis now. And where is it? Oh, you're not just climbing, you're spreading out where the other stuff is. Up the trellis, guys. I saw, it's this other one. Look at right here. That's my cayenne. It's got a couple of long ones on it. And then my eggplant. Where did I see you? I know it's this plant because it's the only one. Somewhere on here, there's an eggplant starting, but I'm not finding it right now for some reason. That's got quite a few flowers. And this is supposed to get really tall. But look, it's already getting heads. I don't know. There's a lot of heads. A lot of flowers on here. My jalapenos are starting to get some as well. Look at that calendula. Isn't that beautiful? I got seeds for some yellow ones too. And that potato's getting big. These are all starting to get green again. I don't know why they turned yellow for a while. And not all of them are turning green again, just most of them. One of my loofahs is climbing now. And still trying to branch out other places as well. These are seeds I just got. They're a type of zucchini, and I'm not remembering the name at the moment. The Kajarian Tigers from this side. Look how big those things are getting. I had to replant my Bostons, and they're still not doing really good. I replanted the cucamelons, and they're not doing much of anything. My radishes are already bolting, but some of them are ready to pick. And I got tomatoes on that plant down there. I've harvested quite a few of these wasabi radishes. Those are really good. And look at the big tomato right here. Let's see. Let's get you on camera. There you are. There's some littler ones. Beans everywhere. I got beans everywhere. I love beans. Some more sunflowers. Different type. I got blueberries to pick. There's some on my first year blueberries. They're getting blueberries. These I've had for 3 years, and they got a lot more. This one, they're red instead of blue. I have never seen that before, and I know these produced blue before. But look at that. If anybody know what's going on with it, let me know. But they're all that color on that plant. I'm wondering if it just needs more acid. Not sure. This one's got tons of blueberries. And this one's got a few. Step in the shade because it's much cooler. It's a warm day. That collard's growing pretty big, but I got something eating on it. And this one's filling back out after being transplanted and cut back a ways. I need to weed out here because there's thistles starting to grow. There's still nothing here. There will be stuff here though. The tot soy is coming up and looking good. Some of it's not doing so hot. And my transplants, about half of them took. So those are coming up. And if you look over here by the hose, there's one lone mint plant coming back up. I had transplanted them, and that one decided it wanted to stay there. But I'm fine with that. My seeds are starting to come on. I'm not quite sure when I harvest them, but these have started folding over. I don't look quite ready yet, though. I think they need to dry more. We'll see. Oh, you're not a welcome guest. Where'd he go? He took off before I could get the camera on him. He was a green ladybug looking thing. My mullein's doing pretty good in that corner. This is getting some kind of mold looking stuff on it. The lemongrass is starting to grow. That's not looking so hot either. The top part of it looks fine. It's just the bottom. Trying to remember what she said this was. A Nulla species. I don't know. My basils are starting to come up. Some of them made it through all that digging that the other stuff did. That's just a weed. Yeah. Completely dug up everything that was in that zone. I started putting forks in and then had to go do something, so I'll get more put in soon. But I saved the plants that it hadn't dug. So, in fact, I'll just put some more of these in while I'm standing here. You gotta put them semi-close together, or else they just go right in the middle. I need to bring some more over here, it looks like. Didn't bring enough. And I found out who the black cat belongs to. It's the neighbor right on the other side of this fence. So it's her cat coming and digging right there. The Desi squash, these guys are still small, but they're growing. I transplanted from there the zucchinis. That one was already there because it's the one that didn't die when everything else got slug ate. So that one's looking really good. The others are doing okay. And then down here, oh, I need to water those, it looks like. I transplanted some pumpkins and they're looking kind of sad. I gotta wait until the heat settles down. These tomatoes are gonna get moved out front into beds because all the tomatoes in the beds are doing so much better. Look at these. Got lots of flowers going on. I've seen a few bees out here working with them. Can't wait to have me some cherry tomatoes. That's what this side mainly is. I do have, oh, look at this. Some of these are almost ripe. Can you see it? Where is it? Trying to find my hand. There we go. Look at that. Brad's atomic grape. There's quite a few of them right here. I'm not quite sure when I know when they're completely ripe, but this basil is starting to bloom. I think it's the heat. Look at that. My grape's doing pretty good. And that one's got life. And I actually want to come between here because I have tomatoes growing in the middle. I have some right here on this plant that is definitely not what it said it was. Let's see. There it is. There's 3 little tomatoes on it. That is definitely not a Cherokee purple because this whole row is Cherokee purple. And this came from the same seed packet, but look at the leaves are like totally different. I don't know. But I do have some Cherokee purple ones coming on. There's 2 right there. Let's see. Keep my hand in focus. Oop, there it is. And some little ones here. And some little bigger ones right in here. I haven't found any tomatoes on these yet. But they're looking pretty good too. My rhubarb has 3 branches coming off of it now. These flowers are looking kind of sad. I think I put them too close together. But that's the garden so far this year. I always feel like I'm so far behind all of you guys because so many of you have harvesting already. But I'm in Oregon. Actually, yeah, I know people in Oregon that have more than I do too, for the fact that they didn't get slug 8. Slugs and me were not friends this year. And neither are me and... See that leaf up there? That's poison sumac. And if you look at my arm, if I can get it in the right light, let's go over here in the shade. Look at that. It did not like me. And this arm too. I got calamine lotion keeping me from itching at the moment. But it's a pain. I think I'm going to have to bring the water out here once it cools down a little bit. Because things are looking kind of sad over here on this side. It's funny because you would think this side would get less sun, but it actually gets a lot of sun. Even with these trees right here. But that's my garden for right now. You guys have a great day.